Hey guys, MA Fish Guy here. Was reviewing some of the Facebook questions and some of the YouTube channel questions and comments that I got, and a lot of people are wondering how this actually works. This right here is a dual sponge filter, so it's going to be pretty much twice as powerful as a normal sponge filter. A lot of people use these in shrimp setups, fry setups. I just use it in normal tank setups. And it's actually quite easy to use, really. How it works basically is right here you've got holes underneath each sponge. What that's going to do is you're going to hook an air line right up to this nozzle right here. That's going to blow bubbles, which then creates a suction that sucks the water, debris, everything like that into the actual sponge filters. Works kind of like a python almost, but just with air. So like I said, you hook it up right here, it's going to blow bubbles down and actually create a suction or siphoning that takes the debris up to these. What's nice is you can get a lot of beneficial bacteria growth on these. If you want to put one of these into a new tank, it can actually become established a lot quicker than what a normal setup and cycling goes through. But what's going to happen is once the air goes down here, it creates a siphon, and it's going to blow out this tube right here. And what I like about these versus a normal sponge filter is you actually can move these to create a current. So you can actually move the water, whereas normal sponge filters are actually missing this, and just pretty much blow water or blow the air up to the top, and whatever mixture you can get to create some kind of current is just based off that. So these are kind of a little bit nicer of an upgrade. You can actually build your own. If you get a regular sponge filter, you can get a piece of elbow joint and just drill a small hole just enough for the air line to go down into it and down into the actual air stone, and that way it creates a siphon still for this and still pushes it out with the elbow joint. So like I said, these aren't real hard to set up, just an air line and an air pump. You do want to check valve for these just in case the power outage, or you unplug it so that the water doesn't siphon back into your air pump. That's really important to get these check valves. Actually, what I'll show you next is it working. So here's the sponge filter actually set up, and like I said, the air line goes right into that nozzle, and as you can see, it's blowing right out. Debris is getting sucked into the actual filters, sponges, so it's perfect for a little setup. It's my African cichlid tank. So easy to set up. They cost about $6 online. You do want to spend a little bit extra money, get the free shipping, because if you don't get the free shipping, you end up paying around $10. I learned that the hard way. But these are nice for any type of tank, whether you're putting them in with normal fish tanks and normal filters like the hang on the backs. These guys make great secondary filtrations, or even just regular filtration for a smaller tank that you're going to be doing frequent water changes on. So that's how to set up a sponge filter that has a dual input. Thanks for watching.